Hi everyone, it's Anita from Being 40. Today we continue on the Save on Skincare series by taking a look at specific techniques, and these are all easy that don't require extra time or money that will help you maximize the products that you are using, but also help us never waste product again. As I'm 43 now, I'm a lot more conscious about where the budget goes, but I also don't want to compromise on the quality and also the benefits of having a skincare routine. Step number one is to layer the products in the correct order so that your skincare can do its job properly and you're not wasting any product. Usually people who are new to skincare get overwhelmed with all the 10 steps and everything that's involved. But really just think about the texture. So if you layer the thinnest product first, it will absorb into the skin faster and also deeper. And then you also move on to the thicker textured products like moisturizers or SPF, and that will provide the shield. So it's okay for certain products to sit on the surface like SPF, but for other products like serum, vitamin C, niacinamide, squalane, you want those to absorb a bit deeper so that you get the benefits of hydration as well as toning, firming, and lifting. For concerns like hyperpigmentation, vitamin C serums that are too thick or oil-based may not work effectively because the hyperpigmentation comes from within. So you want to be able to control the melanin production, and because of that reason, I tend to look for vitamin C serums that are a little bit thinner. Next time you apply your skincare, keep in mind the texture. So start with the watery ones first, like the toners, then move on to serums, which tend to be a little bit more of a heavier weight but not too heavy, and then finally end with SPF and then makeup. Technique number two, but instead of pumping on the palms, which are the biggest waste of product because a lot of it ends up on the hands, try on the fingertips or on the back of the hand, but try instead directly onto the cheeks and the forehead. Doing this will allow your face to become the measurement for the appropriate quantity. The labels, when they say 1 to 2 pumps or 2 to 3 pumps, it's because everyone's face size is different. When it says 1 to 2 pumps, for me, I like to use 2 pumps so that I can get the entire neck and up to here, the chest area. A new friend that I met recently, Sabrina, who's also a skincare lover and avid guru, told me that when you pump it on the back of your hand, it allows you to also get sufficient coverage onto your hands so that they're protected from the harmful UV rays. I'm really generous with my sunscreen. In my other video, where I talk exclusively about the correct amount of sunscreen, I had gone through the work to measure it out, so check that out. And this is very simple, but try to use your fingertips when you can instead of brushes, sponges, or cloths. The reason for this is because sometimes on brushes, you can see there's a lot of product that's left over on the bristles. And while brushes can provide a really professional and polished look, sometimes the fingertips, when you use the natural warmth of your body temperature, it helps spread the product just as evenly as a brush would. And also, it makes it a lot more of an experience because you're patting it into your face. In the case of moisturizers, especially night creams that are so rich and they tend to be a little bit on the higher price range, applying it using a brush or a sponge would actually be a waste. But instead, take an extra few seconds to melt it on your fingertips, and then when you get it to a nice spreadable texture, then you can pat it onto your face and neck. These are all habits that I consciously make an effort towards. So it is a bit of mindset work, but also could be some coaching involved. If you check out my website, I do offer skincare workshops which are pre-recorded so that you can listen to them in your own time and follow along, or I do one-on-one skincare coaching consultations. I'm happy to do this for those who are interested in resetting their self-care routine or even just reprogramming a certain aspect of their routine, whether it's just the nighttime routine or their SPF routine. With some coaching, I do believe that you'd be able to maximize your skincare products, but also see a lot more of a different kind of benefit. Not just the feeling of instant gratification that you are saving on your skincare, but also in the long term, things like layering them in the proper way should give you that glowing result. Until then, keep glowing and see you next time with better skin.